Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2024. We're heading to the United States Grand Prix. We've calmed down after the chaos that was Singapore. Williams now in three-digit territory with their points, only 54 points behind us, so we really need to work and get some more points this time. Missed out on some massive points last time, and that has been really upsetting. Hülkenberg and Magnussen P8, P9 in the driver's standings respectively. Car is absolutely damaged. I've made some repairs here, but the powertrain is completely busted here. Gearbox not looking good. We'll put this one on, but I think for race day we'll have to take an engine penalty. We only have 7 mil to work with, so we have to be careful with money. But right now, chassis front wing damage, chassis rear wing suspension damage. We need some more car parts as well. Not looking good at all. So let's head into this one. Hopefully we can perform better and come out with some points. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate your support. So good news, some research has come through for the following season, underfloor and chassis. So that is always good to see. So we have a triple header coming up. The United States Grand Prix is the one we'll be going into today. Then we have Mexico and then Sao Paulo immediately after. So things are going to look a little busy, but right now we're going to focus a lot of training here in the 2 weeks that we got free, and then get ready for the race weekends here and get some light training in between. So that is our training schedule for the month for the pit crew. Good news, head of aerodynamics has gone up in performance rating to 88. This is great. So we got an email from the board. I've spoken with the board and I'm sorry to say that we are rather concerned about the team's recent poor performance. What? The success of the team on race weekends is of course one of our primary ways of evaluating as team. Are they dumb? Are you yeah, I mean, at next Grand Prix, bring them in. I don't care. Increase of successful result. Are you stupid? Have you seen our recent results here? Look, we've been scoring points consistently. Baku, Monza, Zandvoort, Spa. We've been scoring points. What are you talking about? What? I don't get it. All right, we got our engagements for the 6-week period. We got 2.5 mil coming in for that. So we got a new sponsor plan for the next 6 weeks. All right, so we got these 4 elements included. O'Sullivan, Hauger will be taking on some duties as drivers, and then Wind Tunnel and Sporting Director will be involved in events that will keep our drivers relatively unbothered and concentrating on the race. And then all these other staff and facilities will be taking the brunt of the hit. Let's begin this sponsor plan. Time to head to United States then. 18th O'Hare is possible. 16th and 9th are the predicted positions right now. So let's head to the US. All right, so here we are then. Time for sprint qualifying. Made some changes to the car setup for Magnussen. I'm hoping that will bump it up to the higher 90s or maybe even 100%. Same with Hülkenberg, made some minor adjustments here. Now for Magnussen's car, we'll need to take a 5 mil hit here for the engine, and that's a grid penalty, of course. Let's see. I think the other car parts will still be okay. 76% we can work with, and I think it's time to install the final gearbox here. It is near the end of the season. It's around 18. We have about 6-7 races left, so I think it's time that we start relying on some of the newer components that we have not touched yet. As for Hülkenberg, I think he can survive on the current ERS for another round. Gearbox as well, I think. Yeah, we'll take a hit next time. I think that car is still drivable. And without further ado, let's hope that the guys don't crash the car this time. That was a hefty amount of cash that needed to be spent to get the car back up to speed, but let's see what we can do here in the United States. And immediately out. Let's go. Let's get you guys out there. And let's get you out there. So both cars are out, ready to go for push lap here. Please, can we have a relatively clear track? No one get in our way. Behrman got in our way a little bit for Magnussen. Things aren't looking good. Wow, everyone's out on track right now. 133.9. And what about Hülkenberg as he crosses the line? 0.6. No, 0.3 between the two cars. Stroll P1 right now. All right, we're sending them out again. P15, P18, not looking good. Let's hope that we don't get hit with the second lap curse. We are going to, I'm sure. Gasly in the way again. Get these guys out of F1, seriously. What are they doing? Impeding. P16 for Hülkenberg. Yeah, Hülkenberg on the edge. Magnussen went slightly faster in P16. Hülkenberg unable to improve. He's out. Ah, come on. Both cars out. Both cars out. We're screwed. What a mess, man. What a mess. Qualifying an absolute joke. 17 to 19th with Albon in between us. Alonso, Verstappen, and Behrman also out. Wow. So stupid. Okay, so Kevin Magnussen's setup is not looking good. Wait, why? Can we change this? Let me see if we can. Brake park firme. Once a car goes out on track during SQ1, only front wing angle changes are permitted. Changes will be allowed after the sprint race, but will be locked again after a car goes out during Q1. Braking park firme will result in a pit lane start. Oh, we can do pit lane starts now. That's a new update. I did not know. Alright, it's gonna rain, so we'll leave it. We'll leave it. That is no big deal. So it's just gonna be sprinting on the inters. Let's get going then. It's gonna rain throughout the whole session. So this is good. Let's see if we can cook in the rain conditions. Alright, let's get into it then. Sprint race in wet conditions. Lights out. And away we go. This is not really good to be so far back, but it is what it is. Qualifying is an absolute joke in this game because cars get in your way and they don't get out of the way. They don't get penalized for being in your way. But it is what it is, as I keep saying. Let's just get going then. Magnussen, Hülkenberg, what can you do? It's 1.4 millimeters of rain on track right now. Come on. Start getting some moves done. Did I choose high overtake aggression? Yes, I did. So can we get some moves done, please? Track is now damp. Obviously, we started damp, buddy. Are you alright? Come on, start making some moves. We can't be just chilling here, man. Gotta make some moves. Yeah, screw it. We're going aggressive. I don't care if it overheats. Bend the car if you want to. I've lost all faith in you guys now. It's a conveyor belt of cars right now. Can we make some moves, please? Oh, yellow flag. For a brief moment, must have been someone spinning the car. Verstappen ran wide, but that's behind us. That's fine. Come on. Keep it up, guys. Let's keep fighting here. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. Let's get some positions as Hülkenberg goes for a move on Magnussen to get past him. Track is now dry. We'll keep an eye out. It's dry. Things are changing ever so quickly on track. Okay, Hülkenberg. Let's just see what you can do now. Can Magnussen follow? Okay, Hülkenberg decided it's time to pull the trigger and start making some moves. Oh, he locked up. Oh, buddy. Alright, Magnussen, road is now open to you. It's all your turn now. Let's go. It's now damp again, so no need to pit. It was just a brief dry spell, or the rain just not coming down as hard, and suddenly we got a bit of rain. So it is now looking like we'll be under rain condition racing for a while. Magnussen starting to close in on Ocon. Hülkenberg still charging up behind Alonso. He's still trying to make ground here. Ooh, Magnussen's interested here. I'm gonna give him some ERS to work with. Let's see if he can make the move. Not yet. But he is interested. He is asking Ocon a lot of questions. Come on. What about Hülkenberg? Can he get some moves done? Please. Oh, up the inside in the final corner, and you're through. Okay. Battery drained. Tsunoda in the pits. Interesting. They're going full wets. Why? It's an interesting call during a sprint race, going full wets. Huh. What is the rationale behind this? And there we go. Yes, on Norris as well. Telling him to recharge a bit and still managing to make the move. Alright, 3.3 seconds to Mick Schumacher. Come on. Come on, Magnussen. Hülkenberg, you're an idiot for locking up. And, yeah, you do what you want, really. I could not care less. Okay, people pitting for wets. Interesting call. This is getting interesting. People on wet tires. Why? Is it gonna get wet? It might get wet. Weather Center says it will be heavy rain, but not for long. It'll be heavy rain for this stint and then it'll dry up again. I think that's why everyone in the front is not pitting. I think we can survive on the enters, even if it's like 3.94 millimeters. Hülkenberg trying to get past Joe, and might happen soon. We'll see. What about Magnussen? He's trying 6 seconds to Gasly ahead. People in the pits. Okay, things are getting serious if people are pitting for wet tires. Huh. Do we pit him then? You know what? We risk it. We have nothing to lose. We're not going to score points anyway. We risk it on the enders. Let's get past them. Good. Right behind Bottas. Okay, track is now wet. That's fine. Let's see. Because it's not going to be wet for long, I think. It's going to be wet for like 2-3 laps, and then it's going to go damp again. So let's see if we can survive on these enders. Magnussen. And the top 5. Not opting to switch tires just yet. Hamilton having a little bit more grip. Because it is wet tires conditions, right? It's wet. But still, I think we should be fine. We're just keeping it relatively competitive here. Magnussen also looking good. And there's no DRS, of course. So we'll try to be as cautious as we can. Front 2 pitting. Question is, will this rain sustain? Is this a weather center issue or will it lighten up? I'm not sure. People opting to pit. There's no, like, we can risk it, I think, because we have nothing to lose at this point. We have nothing to lose. All right, we've been falling down the order here. Russell and Stroll finding pace. I think Hamilton and Bottas at one point were also finding pace. But we're about to hit damp conditions, so we're about to be on the better tire in a moment. There we go. We just hit damp, so we are now cooking. It is now time for us to cook. Let's go. Let's see this sprint race out. Will they pit again? I don't think so. I hope so. I hope all the wet tire runners pit, because then that would mean we might be in the points here. Potentially. If this gap is close enough, I'm not sure. To the leader, it's 21 seconds, so possibly, if these guys do pit, we might be in the money. But we're finding pace now. What was the previous lap? We're now faster than Gasly and Perez. They're both on enters, actually. Stroll still slightly faster. Leclerc still slightly fast. These guys on wet tires still slightly faster. But we got to see this lap, because this lap is what matters. Okay. I think Sainz is about to cross the start-finish line. His lap time did not... Okay, 49s, 48s, 47s, 48s. It's repopulating now. Let's see, 49, 47, 50, 59... 49.5, so we're slightly faster than the 2 Williams cars ahead. But still slower than the wet tire runner, so I don't think they'll pit. So yeah, no points at the end of the day, but still better than being all the way back here where we started, of 17th, 18th, or 19th in this zone. So still made the better call overall. Let's see if we can get a move done on Gasly, giving Magnussen a little bit of ERS down the straight here. Can't we get a little attack? And might be a move on the inside. Yes, sir. And I think that's the move. Almost done. It's last lap. And there we go. Magnussen making the moves here. P10. Perez next, who is P9. Now this is just for, honors. No points. Stroll is getting the last point. But this is for, accolades. Just for, good feels, good vibes. Oh, it's Ricciardo getting involved on the wet tires. It is now wet conditions, of course. So unfortunately, we don't have the grip, but let's see what we can pull off here with Ricciardo threatening Perez's position. They're going to fight. Let's see if Magnussen can follow right behind. A little energy down the straight, a little full fuel usage. Nah, I don't think so. Sainz wins it. Hülkenberg's losing positions here. What's he doing? Anyway. Doesn't matter. P15 for Nico Hülkenberg, and it seems like Magnussen will be securing P11. Unfortunate at the end there, but hey. Oh, we're even worse. Tsunoda gets us at the end with the wet tires, 12th. Well, no points anyway. We weren't going to get points in P11 or P10. But yeah, that was fine. That was a interesting strategy call, but I think better staying out than pitting and doing whatever the others did with the wets. Yeah, not bad overall. I mean, it was only P8 that would get points, right, as a sprint race, so we weren't going to get points anyway, so it was fine staying out. I think that was a pretty decent outing here for the sprint race. All right, making some adjustments to the car setups again. I think this should be fine for Magnussen, maybe higher than 88%, and for Hülkenberg as well. I think that should be slightly better, hopefully 100%. Let's see. Car parts, gearbox, not looking great. Should we take a penalty for gearbox? I don't know. We will have 4 mil remaining. Screw it. Let's give him a new gearbox to use until the end of the season. Hopefully he does not crash the car. So yeah, it's good to go. Let's head out there. On the intermediates, both cars taking penalties now for the Grand Prix, but let's see what the Inter's conditions are saying for qualifying. Let's go out immediately, please. Immediately. Let's go. Let's do not get caught out by other drivers, please. We want a clean lap. Looks like everyone's out off the get-go. Let's see what the track details are saying. Yeah, it's gonna get wetter and wetter. I think we have a clear track ahead of us, so we're gonna get the best possible lap here. 141.0. And then what about Hülkenberg? Goes faster by 60 thousandths. Okay, they pretty much put in identical laps. As identical as you can get. So you see, when no one is getting in our way, we can put in a decent lap. P5, P6 with Kevin Magnussen behind Nico Hülkenberg. Verstappen, Albon, Russell. Ooh, Russell so far back with Behrman, Ocon, and Bottas. That's an interesting one. I think he may have gotten impeded by other cars. That's why he's so far back. But yeah, that is great to see. Moving on to Q2. All right, so we got 95, 98. I'll take that. And we'll put on some new inters and head out there then for another lap. I think the rain is going to get worse again. So let's see. Quick look at the weather. We need to go out now. So let's send out Magnussen and then send out Hülkenberg right behind. Let's go. We need to go out now and set a lap, because the rain is only going to get worse. Everyone out again immediately. Everyone having the same thought. So we're going to get a clear track. Magnussen and Hülkenberg, you cannot get better track condition than this. So 139.5. And what about Hülkenberg? Slightly faster. Almost 2/10 faster this time. Interesting. Another stellar session. Going out early helped us out. P6, P7 by the end of it. With Zhou, Norris, Tsunoda, Perez, Gasly, and Alonso out. So 2 Williams cars in the back end of the grid. P14, P15. And one of them is all the way down in the back. Almost at the back, that is. P20, right? Because we are 22 cars. Yeah, so we only have Daniel Ricciardo to fight. This is good. Our rivals are struggling today. So we do have to be cautious about later, because the Grand Prix will be raining. So we're going to use the U set of softs, or sorry, not softs, inters, to go out there and set lap times right now. Immediately out, because it's going to get worse again. So now is the time to put on the best possible lap. Let's go. Clear track. Come on, boys. Put on a strong lap. Oh, Magnussen. Oh, the purple sectors aren't changing. That means he's had the best lap out of everyone. 3/10 off. Magnussen took the gloves off with that lap. My gosh. Hold on, he might be pole here.
Okay, you're currently P3.
We just pulled off a Haas. What was it, Brazil qualifying? Yo, we just pulled off Haas Brazil with Hülkenberg. Whoa, row 2. This is huge. Pole position, baby. I got a notification here saying pole in 1. We got a pole with Magnussen. Although he's going to take a penalty, so he's going to probably fall down here or something. But Nico Hülkenberg will be promoted up to maybe P2, with Lance Stroll also taking a penalty. This is huge. So let's see. Oh, Kevin Magnussen gets a 13th place grid penalty, got pole, but goes P22? Make it make sense. That's not true. He should be P13. What's going on? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, we'll have to play it by ear or play it by sight. It's going to be dry, then turn into conditions. So we're going to have to go around 20 laps on these mediums and see when that rain stint will hit. And then it'll dry up later. So it might be another medium set or a soft set that needs to go onto the car. We have the mediums available. So does Nico Hülkenberg. He has 2 fresh mediums, 2 fresh hards. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to play it by sight. Whatever happens on track, we'll have to adjust to it. So let's start this race. P2 for Nico Hülkenberg, P22 for Magnussen. I swear Hülkenberg took a whole new gearbox and we're not getting penalized for it. That is interesting. Meanwhile, Magnussen took a new engine and then gets to back of the grid when it's only a 13 plate. Isn't it like a 10 position grid penalty for a new engine? I don't know. But anyway, we're moving on. Let's see what happens. Absolute Mafia and of course F1 Manager got cancelled. You can kind of see why. They made a hash of the game a little bit. It was a great idea, but they just executed it horribly. But here we are. Let's hope that they bring this game back at a later time. I don't know what the discussion's all about, but we'll see. Anyway, K-Mag. Let's make some moves here. Blend straight through the Kick Sauber, but he is on peak performance. Hülkenberg only on 2 arrows, which is not good. I need him at peak. Hülkenberg. How are you only 2 arrow confidence, man? How are you high confidence? You should be peak. You're in P2, bro. Come on. We're looking forward to the rain stint. So, Nico Hülkenberg trying to follow behind Piastri best he can. We'll let him do what he can. So what are these other cars on? Medium tires on Piastri. Soft on Ricciardo. So Ricciardo may have to pit before that rain stint hits. Alright. Here we go. We cannot be pushing too hard because we need these mediums to last. Around the outside of a ward. And let's try and get past our Suh Motorsport F1 car. Behrman defending against Magnussen, but we get DRS here. Does he get DRS? I think Behrman gets DRS as well. We're in a DRS train, but I think Magnussen has slightly better straight line speed. Might go for the dive here, and perfect. Makes it count. We're up into P18. Magnussen, you beautiful man. Do what you can. As for Hülkenberg, he'll just maintain pace behind Ricciardo, who is on the soft tire. Let's see if he can bother Piastri a little and make ground. Let's see. DRS. Let's push a little bit. Waste the rest of this battery because these guys will have to recharge soon. There we go. Let's go neutral deployment then. Hülkenberg fighting Ricciardo. Got back to P2. Alright. You do you, buddy. You do you. Just stay relevant in the top 3. That's all I ask of Hülkenberg right now. Magnussen will try and catch up best he can. Let's see what he can do. DRS. Can he get past the Alpine? Boom shakalaka. Yes, sir. We got Hamilton and Russell fighting it out, former teammates. Let's see what Magnussen can do. Get involved, buddy. Let's deploy a bit. Let's see if we can close down that gap. Can he get... Yes, I think he might have. No, he has not. He did not get DRS on this occasion. Hülkenberg and Ricciardo right up behind Piastri. Alright, let's go full deployment. Can you catch up? I think Magnussen made it. DRS? Yes, he's in DRS range. Let's see. Hülkenberg just took the lead. Bro's cooking. Let's see. We're going to try and get past Hamilton here. Come on. Can you go? Can you go? What are you doing? What happened to the nice moves you were making, man? Did you forget to make them? Did you forget you're a race car driver? Not just, you know, someone getting off work. Going home in rush hour traffic. Bro. Let's make some moves, please. Alright, let's recharge then. If you're not going to make moves now, let's just recharge. Oh, we're going to lose that to a ward, are you? Mein Gott. Kevin Magnussen forgot how to drive. Oh, why is Sainz pitting? What, did Sainz just change tires? May have. What is the... Hold on. Tire history for Sainz. What is Sainz doing? Soft tire to medium. What? Why? Interesting. So you're telling me soft tire runners are gonna pit now? Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, Ricardo just pit. What's he going on to? Another set of softs. Interesting. Double softs before the inter stint. It's a very interesting call. So he's now down the order. Maybe even behind Magnussen. Rain started. Okay. So we're gonna see enter soon. Alright.
Yeah, copy that.
Time to push then. Let's go. Magnussen, can you use Sainz as a guide to get through all this traffic, please? So rain started. We're going to expect... Oh, there goes Leclerc. He's really pushing now. I think he's sensing that this rain is going to be problematic in the next couple laps. So they're pushing. Let's go aggressive on the tires a little as well. Let's try and pull away from the guys behind. Yes, sir. We saved up energy for this reason. Alright. Let's go light. Neutral. Let's see if we can chill. We pulled the gap on Stroll, so Piastri followed suit. Hülkenberg trying his best. Let's deploy a little bit here. Because I don't want... Oh, we lost DRS, didn't we? We may have lost DRS. Oh, did we lose DRS? We gotta catch up then. Gotta be a little aggressive. Oh, no, we did not. Okay, good. Good. You had me scared there for a moment, buddy. Thought we lost DRS. Alright. We're going to be pushing because we can save fuel during the wet stint. We're now in P17 with Magnussen, Ocon, Sainz. Alright, Ricardo's still in the train here. Just stay behind him. Thank you. Okay. Magnussen trying his best to get past Ocon, and he does. Good. Now is our time to start really doing things on track, because this rain is only going to get worse. 0.4 millimeters now. Okay. I think we can relax a bit. Let's keep these guys company. 6 seconds between Stroll and Piastri. So the top three looking fairly comfortable with a sizable gap. Magnussen just keeping pace. Ooh, Leclerc going for a move. Might get past. Yes, he does. Alright, Magnussen, I need you to keep up with Ricardo and everyone. Oh, wow. Leclerc just pushed us wide there. Piastri got through as well. This is bad. Leclerc just pushed us wide. Does not get a penalty. Come on. Let's stay close to them, please. Can we get that DRS? No. No DRS on this occasion. Alright, that's a problem. But let's see if we can catch up. I think we've pretty much caught up. Piastri just pushing. Pedal to the metal. Okay. I mean, we're back to normal now. That's fine. Ooh, engine trouble for Norris. Sainz. Tsunoda. Or Tsunoda has damage, and then Verstappen as well. Stroll in the pits. What's he gone to? Soft to inners already. Early inters call. Okay. Maybe trying to get the undercut, but I don't know if the undercut's going to work this early. Anyway, Magnussen still ahead. He is now working on Hamilton, trying to get past him. See if we can get him past Hamilton. And up the inside. Hamilton on hard tires. Interesting. Let's push. Come on, bro. Can you get past him? Yes, sir. No. This is an insane battle happening here. Alright, Magnussen trying to etch away. Come on. Bro, can you drive? Oh, everyone in the pits. Everyone in the pits. Why this early? Are they not overheating their tires? I have no idea. We'll keep an eye out on the lap time here. What was Stroll's last lap? Not known, because he pit, and that was the pit lap. Alright, let's pit him now then. Let's pit Hülkenberg now. We'll go to the fresh inters. Let's bring him in. Magnussen as well. I think it'll be time. So we'll double stack down at Haas. Let's bring him in finally. So yeah, Piastri was slightly faster, but he is now already pitted. Come on, Hülkenberg, bring it into pits now, stat. Because now it is inters conditions. Let's go in. Let's hope the rush into the pit lane costs people time here. Let's see. Come on, pit crew, 2.4, let's go. That was a huge stop. Huge stop. Slightly behind Piastri and right behind Leclerc. Alright, we cooked. We cooked. Let's bring these tires up to temp. Magnussen with a 2.7. Alright, where is he releasing? P13. We cooked again. With Magnussen as well. Alright, this is fantastic. I like what we've done here. Alright, Hülkenberg now up to temp. We'll just go a little aggressive now, just to stay close to Leclerc. Yeah, alright, Hülkenberg. I like what you're doing here, sir. I like what you're doing. Ooh, yellow flag. Oh, shucks, Magnussen got hit.
You okay?
Magnussen got hit. Hold on, what happened here?
Now just keep your eyes on Gasly here.
Oh, what is Gasly doing? Give him a penalty.
So close.
Why is he moving? Come on. Why is he hitting him there?
Having seen it back,
It's the same thing Leclerc did to Hülkenberg before the pit frenzy. Guys, come on. What's the drivers doing? Are they becoming idiots? This is so weird. Come on, focus. Drive. Learn how to drive. Ah, driver confidence is low. Are you sure? Okay. Let's tell him to push a little bit. Let's see if he can increase. He's not going to get a penalty. I know that because it's Mafia. No penalties given, obviously. Mafia, as I keep saying. This is rigged. Oh, Hülkenberg going for a move on Leclerc. Let's go. Hülkenberg's cooking. Let's see. Leclerc, of course, having issues with his car. Stroll, though, 6 seconds. This is kind of worrying. He's finding pace now. Stroll has been eating away at our time. 8/10 in it. Let's see what happens when Stroll crosses the line. Oh, Perez. Virtual safety car. Virtual safety car. All right. Let's save some fuel. Save some battery. Recharge. Perez crashed. This is huge. Is he out? That's the question. It's via C. He had a spin, I think, in the penultimate corner. Yep, he's gone off into the ground and into the barriers. Thank you. Thank you, Perez. Thank you very much. Okay, he's out. So that's a position gained with Magnussen as well. Okay, we're in good shape here. Perez retired. Good. All right, VSC ending. We're set up to go immediately upon the restart. We got a gap going on Stroll, which is good to see, but let's see if that holds. It may drop as green flags are now hit. Let's try and do a little push with Hülkenberg. Let's see if he can close in on Piastri a little bit. Let's see if Magnussen could do some good laps here and try to close in on Russell. But then again, all that matters is getting this final pit stop right around lap 40. Let's keep an eye out on that weather change. Oh, another yellow flag. Hold on, it's Russell now. Something happened to Russell. He might have binned it. Russell crashed into turn 7. Let's see. He spun it in the S's. Oh, yoy. Is he out? Oh, he might be out. That's a rear wing damage. This is good. Mercedes, our rival, struggling. Ricardo, the only one we have to worry about. Magnussen, inches away. It's time to push a bit. Let's deploy. Use that battery a little. Let's deploy the rest of this battery. Let's see what he can do against Piastri here. Only 5 seconds in it. Let's see if we can close that down a little more because Award is now coming at us. Stroll now demoted to P5 as Award starts pushing 2. All right. Come on. It's 7.5 seconds between Award and Hülkenberg. Let's hope. Let's hope. All right, coming up to a back marker. This is Verstappen in the kick Sauber. 4 seconds to Piastri. So this is very much undercut territory. We just need to time our pit to perfection here. Getting past Max Verstappen, thank you very much. So hopefully Award will have a little bit more of a difficult time getting past Verstappen. Hopefully he holds him up a little bit as we can now start avoiding or stop avoiding high-risk curves and go a little bit harder on the tires. Try and build a gap on Award, please. Did Award negotiate past Verstappen yet? No, not yet. Now he might. There he goes. Not much. Still 4 seconds. We are wary of Award's progress. But let's see what we can do until this rain ends. It was 1.6 millimeters and now back up to 1.8. I think that's the final spurt of rainfall, and then we might get dry conditions towards the end. If it is towards lap 36, by the way, it's now anyway, this will be enough for soft territory. So we might go soft tire when that dry stint starts. Hey, yo, bro, did you forget your blue flags, mate? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Your blue flags. Bloody heck. Lost us 2/10 on Award. Are you joking? Are you dumb? Get Norris out of here. Get Norris out of F1. Seriously. Oh no, that's Behrman. Get him out of F1. Seriously. Waste of space. Alright, Magnussen about to make a move on Lewis Hamilton for this final points position before another pit stop, and he makes it work. We got Sainz just up the road as well, who has a mechanical issues. This is good. I like it, Kevin Magnussen. I like it. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Kevin Magnussen going past Sainz for P9. He's cooking. Cook. Alright. You don't need to avoid high-risk curves anymore. Let's see now if he can make the move. Yes, sir. Nice. Kevin Magnussen starting to make gains. This is great. Tire wear wise, we're doing great. 60% for Hülkenberg, 61, and everyone around us is on 39, 45. Stroll, who pit, by the way, Stroll did pit. He made an additional pit stop. You can see here 2 stops for Stroll when everyone else is only on 1. This is good. Get out of the way. Verstappen, get out of the way. Bro, get out of the way. Penalty. Come on, give him a penalty. Brother. What is that guy doing? Alright, now the sun's out. So we gotta watch out for... it's a quick call here. Pit right now. Pit both cars right now for the soft tires. Let's go. Oh, Hülkenberg's not coming in just yet. Magnussen will though. Hülkenberg's call was a little too late. That's fine. Let's tell him to go. You can stop avoiding high-risk curves. Magnussen will be coming in this lap. Right behind Danny Rick, and we pull the trigger on the soft tires. It is dry conditions now, and will only get drier. Come on. Hamilton also in. Let's see how many positions we can gain with this perfectly timed pit stop for Magnussen. It's a 2.8, a little slower than earlier. I think the wet weather, now a little humid conditions, is getting to our pit crew here. This is great. Great call. Let's warm up these tires, and then we'll see this race out. Come on. Magnussen got the undercut. Let's see how good it was. Okay, Hülkenberg's in. Let's see, Piastri in as well. We could have gotten him if we got that call a little sooner. But it's fine. I'll take whatever we get now. Okay, soft tires off and soft tires on. 2.5. Anyway, Award continues on his inters. Interesting call from Red Bull to keep him out. We're down to P4 behind Leclerc. Can we get past him quickly, please? Thank you. And dispatched. Alright, standard push now. Things are looking good. Magnussen, let's see how many positions you gain. Ahead of Schumacher as well. P7. Splendid undercut. That is exactly what we needed. Okay, hold on. Magnussen trying to get past Leclerc. He is on engine issues, Leclerc. Might get a position here. This is good. Meanwhile, for Hülkenberg, he's closing in on Piastri. Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay, hold on. We're in for a treat here. Okay, hold on. Deploy, deploy, deploy. You need this DRS, bro. You need that DRS, bro. Did you get that DRS, bro? I don't think so. Shucks. He just pulled away. Alright, we need to just do what we do best. Come on. Hülkenberg, please. You're in top form here. You're about to pull off something amazing. Let's keep at it. Okay, Magnussen getting past Stroll to get P5. Wow, what a drive from both drivers today. Yellow flag. Brief moment. I think someone spun. Look at all these car issues that are also appearing. My gosh, Verstappen having a horrible day today. Alright, let's try and pull a gap here. Let's push a bit. Let's see if we can stay ahead of Stroll. If not, that's fine. We can use him for DRS. This is fine. We'll wait for the DRS straight and then blast through. Hülkenberg, I think, is a lost cause. We're not going to be able to get much out of them. We got DRS. And then we blast with the fuel as well. Let's see. And just like that, we're going to get some headway. Ahead of Stroll, please. Let's see if we can push a little bit. 0.7, 0.8. Let's do a little ERS push. Not on the tires. I think tires are precarious at this time. Yeah, I think we just about pulled away, but Stroll might get better exits here and there. Think we can go aggressive. Yes. We broke DRS. Let's see. Stroll should not get DRS. Yep, we broke it. Good. Let's keep it that way, bro. Hülkenberg, maybe you can go a little aggressive. I don't know. Fuel is looking for Magnussen. But I think that is going to be a podium and a P5. Start from the back of the grid with Kevin Magnussen. Made it to P5 with the right strategy calls. Nico Hülkenberg started in P2, ends in P2 with some good strategy calls in a much inferior car. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Mercedes only grabbing 1 or maybe 3 points with the fastest lap, of course. 2 points and the fastest lap. Potentially even a little more if they get Hamilton with Ricciardo. But otherwise, Gasly, Perez having a horrible day. Russell having a horrible day. I'll take that. We have 1 lap left. Piastri, almost there. We almost had him, but he pulled away. Like, just used all his battery and pulled away. So, let me just go tiny bit on the conservative side so that we can get, you know, this. A green kilogram sign. So that, okay, there we go. Now we can just see this out. Yeah, let's cross the line now. This is good from both drivers. Fantastic work from Kevin Magnussen and Nico Hülkenberg. After the heartache that was Singapore, we finally scored some points, massive points, to make up for it. We could have gotten double what we got today if we didn't crash in Singapore. Singapore was such an opportunity to grab a huge haul of points, but it wasn't meant to be. We lost out on a lot of points, so that's a shame, but here we are, ready to cross the line. Piastri wins the United States Grand Prix, but Hülkenberg scores a P2. Podium for Hülkenberg. And Magnussen about to cross the line as a P5 finisher. P5. This is massive. Massive points haul for the team. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. Massive result for the team.
You have to say, Kevin Magnussen really didn't put a foot wrong today.
I tell you what, they had to work hard for those points today. What a phenomenal achievement that is.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations. Now, Karun, I'd be really keen to know, how do you think the Haas team will be reflecting on today's results?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And with that, our time in Texas now draws to a close.
We're nearing the end of the season and it's time for some serious heat. Stay with us as Formula One moves to Mexico City.
Huge result. P2, 18 points for the team. And then Kevin Magnussen, P5. So 10 points addition to that 18. 28 points in total. Pato O'Ward also doing well on the podium with Bottas, Magnussen, Leclerc, Stroll, Ricciardo, Hamilton, and Schumacher in the points. For the rest of the field, we got Sainz, Zhou, Alonso, Norris, Albon, Gasly, Russell, Ocon, and Behrman, with Verstappen rounding out the finishers and Tsunoda and Perez failing to finish. So driver standings wise, Nico Hülkenberg up into 111 points, triple digits now, and only 26 points behind Award, but I don't expect him to overtake him. That Red Bull is pretty fast. Kevin Magnussen up into 71 points, is still P9 with George Russell trying to catch up. That is fine. And Haas, 28 points, level with McLaren. We're at 182. We might go 200s. That'll be huge. 82 points ahead of Williams now. That is huge. Absolutely huge. For the pit stop, 2.4 was our fastest, I think. 2.2. Wow, the other teams are really starting to cook with their pit crews. So yeah, we need to work on our gym membership. 919K. Good money. Good money to use and invest back into the car. Let's see what happens next.